Hey everyone, today in the Weekly Geek Out I want to show you a program I use called PearDeck. PearDeck is an interactive slideshow. I've gone ahead and I've already created a couple slides that we'll go through, but the basics of it are you start up a PearDeck, you add slide. It's going to ask you what kind of slide you want to make. A normal slide just has like your normal PowerPoint stuff on it, a slideshow. You can make a website, which we'll get into. Then you have the different kind of response options, where these options right here, students can actually be more interactive. So without getting too much into it, let's take a look at some of the slides I've already done. This one right here is just the basic. This is a PearDeck. Another basic one. Then I have the first one. I had a free response text. So when you're creating one of these slides, you go on the side right here and you select what you want. So I went free response text. This is my prompt. The students are going to see this part. They're going to see my question and they're going to have an option to respond. This is an example of one of the videos. So you can put like a YouTube video straight in. You can play this YouTube video straight from the presentation. This one right here, if you have a premium account, you can allow students to draw on it, and it's great for math and probably economics. Another great one, some useful for. This one right here is great for numbers and math as well. And this one is an example of the actual website page. So what it looks like is once you've created your slideshow, your PearDeck, you just go start presenting. It fires it up for you. Then it gives you, I will give you kind of like make sure everything's well. So it's meant to be done on a projector. So once your computer's hooked up, you should be able to see it both on your screen and the projector. It's going to give you one of these. So your students need to go to this website right here, peardeck.com/join, which I've already kind of fired up right here. It then asks you to select a Google account. It's going to ask you to have access to your G Drive. You just have to say yes. So I'll select one of my accounts. I've already done this before, so I've already done the kind of prompt, but it's going to ask you to access your G Drive. You say yes. It's a really uninvasive tool, so don't worry about it like taking your personal information. Then on the new slide, this is what the students are going to see. They're going to see this right here. Then you need to type in this code, which will be projected onto the screen. So ASPPL. Then enter. Now as a student, then I'm in this kind of waiting screen. Right, and I'm waiting for the teacher then to make sure the entire class is in their in the website. Okay, so as a teacher, I see, oh, I have one person. Oh, sorry, it's basically getting mad at me because I have two accounts open at the same time. If you won't have this problem when you're actually doing this with the class. But I wanted to be able to show you all in one go what it looks like. It's kind of a workaround. Okay. Yes. And then there should be an option for me to start presenting. So on my screen it looks like this. For the students, they're going to look the same thing. You then have control to go through the slideshow. Right. So this is where it comes up on my screen. For them, they see the prompt and they have a chance to answer right here. So they'll be answering questions right here. And then on your screen, you can see student responses. So, oh my goodness. I might just skip doing the responses. Basically, you can see whenever somebody types in, you can see it comes up on your screen. Alright, so what kind of dance being demonstrated in the video? This one I made a multiple choice for the students. You can play the YouTube video right from here, and it'll start playing. Alright, for the students, when it loads back up, you'll see. Alright, oh, I have it as free text right here, but you can change it to multiple choice to show you what that looks like at the end. This is one of the drawing ones. So as over here, I can start drawing my demand curves. I'm not going to do it just because it's going to make me relog in again. Alright. This one's the math one, so you can start answering math here. But the cool part about this is that you can see the students' response. So for all of these, like, if you have a class going on, you can check in with your students. See, do they understand the concepts? If you're teaching geography, you can ask them concepts, and then you can see, like, does everyone get it? Did they not get it? And it really makes, so instead of just doing a normal slideshow, because you constantly have student responses that you can see, it lets you know where they're at. You can lock responses when you feel like you've given them enough time so that nobody else can respond. You can ask new questions like on the spot, like right here. Of course, it would ask me to do this right now. Alright, it's just a really cool, different way of doing slideshows in a more meaningful way. I just want to show you, so those are the functions of it, and really briefly. I wanted to show you how to actually go through and change what it looks like when you change a presentation. When you end this, you just go end. So when you finish everything, you just go end session. You click this little dot right here, end session. You're good to go. I want to show you then how to go back and actually create and how to mess around with the slides. So do some of the work for you. I have to apologize. I've never used this Cast-O-Matic before. So thank you for bearing with me. So this is back to the PearDeck. So this is my home page. I have my PearDeck right here that I've already created. I'm gonna click it. I want to go then to edit it. So you can always go back to your slideshows if you find like a good one. You can go back and create it, you reuse it, change it up. I have a whole bunch that I've used for grade 6 and grade 8s where I was teaching them social studies. So on the ballerina one, the one where I said I want to, so right now it's a free text, so they can type what we watch, ballet, but you can go in there, you can go down to multiple choice, and you type the options, so like hip hop, ballet, or breakdancing, right? And then the students see this, and then you though, when you can see it, it's like it'll give you a bar graph on like where the students are. Right? I chose this just because I want to show a variety. It's not just for English. It's not just for math. Use for OE. We can use it for every subject. It's just a really cool source. Anyway, that's my weekly geek out. Hope you enjoy this. Remember, it's just PearDeck. It syncs with your G Drive, your Google account. It's super easy to use. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good one.